This event is, I wanted to have this event, to sponsor this event for Overdose Awareness Day, and it's a national event, and in Easton I wanted to bring groups together, organizations, speakers, everybody in the community that know that there is a big problem and that we all together can make a difference. There's plenty of resources now. When I first came to the shore in November 2013, I felt so totally alone, and now I honestly feel that there are so many people, and it's a supportive, wonderful community, and hopefully we erase the stigma and the shame. I was afraid to even tell my story about my daughter that passed away, and this whole community embraced me, and then at the same time I've learned, and sadly, that there are so many of us out there, that I'm just one mom that lost a child.
This has not been there less than a year.
Okay.
Recovery for Shore is a grassroots organization. We developed a few years back to come together to show the film The Anonymous People, and it was such a great turnout for advertising the joys of recovery. All treatment providers from the community, I'm with Shore Health, and our program, the Talbot Health Department, Queen Anne's, Prevention, we all came together to show this movie, and it was such a wonderful event that we have kept going. And we have another event coming up at the end of the month at the Christ Church, September 17th. We're promoting just the other side of addiction. We hear in the newspaper the things that make the news, that are newsworthy, and the names in the paper, but you forget that when all that dies down, it's because people have probably gotten well. And so we'll just try to help promote that and to let people know what they're going towards, not running from. It's a great organization.
Important. There's a lot of the service providers, or the addiction treatment providers, are here tonight to provide information to the public and to help better understand. It's one of the toughest things about recovery is when people are suffering from an addiction. It's hard enough for a sober person to navigate some of this system. For a person that's suffering from addiction, it's even tougher. So it gives people an opportunity to come out here and look at some of those.
I hope you guys all got a chance to meet each other and see the different organizations. Everyone's here, all working toward making this a better community and helping those who are struggling and those who have lost somebody.
There's a lot of good things happening, but I should also tell you that as I'm standing here, there are at least 2.6 million of our fellow Americans struggling with this problem. Last week I was in Ohio working, where some states are making great progress, but on Friday night alone, there were 135 overdoses in the city of Cincinnati in one night.
It just made me mindful as we're dealing with this horrendous crisis that Addie and I were talking about it earlier, that it just gets worse and worse, and it's horrendous now. We all know that. But mindful of the concept that sometimes it just needs to get worse before it can get better.
I'm Jane Fitzgerald. I'm the Executive Director of the Talbot Partnership. We are the only organization in Talbot County that focuses completely on the prevention of substance abuse and misuse. Our role tonight with International Overdose Day, it was very important. The event is about prevention all the way through the overdose, and it was important that we got the resources together tonight representing all the organizations from initial diagnosis of maybe a mental health disorder through to recovery and treatment. The Talbot Partnership worked to get different organizations here that represented alternative treatments. That's why we had the equine, the horse therapy, and it was very important that we shared with the community the options that was out there.